So White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre was asked a question by a reporter about Joe Biden's handling of the border. If you guys don't know what you should know, millions of illegal immigrants have came into this country and pretty much invaded this country. It's an invasion. They're getting free resources, free everything, while the middle class is suffering deeply financially. And so Kamala Harris, who was the border czar 4 years ago, now all of a sudden does not want to take any accountability for the failure with the border security. And so a reporter asks Jean-Pierre this question about, Kamala Harris's disapproval of Biden's handling of the border. And this is what she had to say in regards to that question. This is how she answered that question.
How long have you guys known that Vice President Harris does not think President Biden is doing a good job at the border?
Wait, say that one more time?
Well, she's now promising to hire thousands more border agents than there are now under President Biden.
Wait, but start your question again.
How long have you guys known that Vice President Harris does?
You notice how she asked to repeat. You notice how she asked him to repeat that question like at least twice, because she's trying to come up with an excuse to get out of not being held accountable for the disaster at the border under the Biden and Harris administration.
I think that President Biden is effective with his border policy.
I mean, that you're making a huge jump. Why? She did not say this. This is something that you are assuming. I don't understand why you would assume that. It's not true.
She has a campaign ad where she is saying they need more Border Patrol agents. If President Biden's doing such a good job, why do they need any more border agents?
We don't believe that. The president does want more Border Patrol.
Then why does he not have more Border Patrol agents? Why has he allowed millions of undocumented illegal immigrants to cost his country? Why has he allowed millions of undocumented illegal immigrants to get free resources, free health care, food, clothes, housing? Everything is on the government's dime. Why has he allowed that, Jean-Pierre? Answer the question. Stop lying to the American people. Stop portraying the bullshit mainstream media lie. Joe Biden has allowed this. He and Kamala Harris are both culpable. Both need to be held accountable for the disaster at the border. They want illegal immigrants taking over this country. That is for a fact. But she don't want to answer that question. She wants to continue to lie and be a chameleon to the American public. What a disgrace of a person that she is. Despicable.
Agents, you know who's getting in the way? You know who's getting in the way? Republicans in Congress.
Oh, Lord.
You know who else is getting in the way? The former president, Donald Trump. He's getting in the way. I mean, I don't.
Let me ask you a question. How the fuck does somebody who's no longer in power, somebody who's no longer the president of the United States, somebody who's no longer the sitting president of this country, getting in the way of the current president that's in power right now as we speak? How does that happen? How is that mathematical correct? That makes no sense. So Donald Trump is now getting in the way of Joe Biden's lack of border security. When Donald Trump was in office, he deportated a lot of illegal immigrants to this country. They had strong borders under Donald Trump. Republicans, many Republicans, not all, many Republicans are in fact in favor of a strong border, are in fact in favor of mass deportation of illegal immigrants. So how in the hell are Republicans getting in the way if they favor that? Republicans control the House of Representatives, but the Democrats control the House of Senate. Not the House of Senate. Democrats control the Senate by 2. So therefore, any laws or policies to deport illegal immigrants first has to go through the House of Representatives and the Senate. It's always going to get blocked by the Senate because the Democrats control that. So therefore, the Democrats are in the way of not hiring and not getting more Border Patrol security down there. The Democrats are in favor of weak open borders. But they're going to try to spin it to say, no, it's the Republicans that are getting in the way. It's former President Donald Trump who has no say right now into what happens, no policies into what happens at the border. He's getting in the way. When in fact, it is the Democrats that are getting in the way. The Democrats have allowed open borders. Under Joe Biden and Kamala Harris administration, there has been a skyrocket, a spike in illegal immigrants entering this country. That's not under Republican leadership. That's under Democratic leadership. That is for a fact. Look at the numbers. Look at the facts. All under them, but they're gonna try to spin it and lie and say, well, it's the Republicans. Republicans want to get rid of the illegal immigrants that have caused this country for the most part. They support and are in favor of strong borders. Donald Trump has said that numerous times that he wants a strong border. Remember his campaign? Build that wall, ISIS. But now they want to say, well, Donald Trump is getting in the way of having more border patrol security when he's not even in office. He's campaigning right now. And he said the total opposite of what Karine Jean-Pierre said. What a bunch of bullshit these people say. I mean, if you believe a word that comes out the Democrats, that comes out the left, radical, liberal mouth, you are just a sheep.
There's no daylight here.
Good Lord. But yeah, shout out to Newsweek, who posted that video on their TikTok. But let me know what you guys think about this idiotic rebuttal, this idiotic answer from Pierre, who clearly is a mouthpiece for the Democratic Party, clearly avoids any question that she's being asked. She's just idiotic. She's just dumb. And she is a tool in the system. She is a sheep. Nobody with the right mind, nobody has common sense, should believe a thing that this lady has to say. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are responsible for the disaster at the border. They want open borders. They want illegal immigrants taking over this country. They want to give millions of undocumented illegal immigrants voters' rights, citizenship. So the fact that every 4 years they're going to continue to vote for them, why do you think that they are catering to every single illegal immigrant's needs? They are getting free resources. Resources that should be given to the homeless. Resources that should be given to the homeless veterans who has suffered and served this country for many, many years. They can't get a dime. They're waiting years to get their checks. But no, they somehow find ways to send billions of dollars to Ukraine. They somehow find money to send billions to fund genocide with the Israel-Palestinian war. They somehow find billions to fucking try to build a damn train on the moon. But they can't send $10-15 billion to make sure that the homelessness rate goes down here to zero, to make sure that the veterans who have served this country have housing, food, shelter. It's all a game to these people. They don't give a flying fuck about the middle class or the minority. They will continue to lie to you, and you guys will continue to eat their bullshit up. But it's about to change. It is about to change in 2024. The tide is turning. People are waking up. People have lived through the last 4 years financially, and it was a financial train wreck for them. They are tired of it. They're tired of the Democratic Party continuing to use fear-mongering, identity politics, and scare tactics just to vote for them while they do nothing. They make things worse for the American people, for the middle class. They make things worse. Go out and vote on November 5th. Your past 4 years of experience living on this earth, financially, mentally, physically, take all that with you and go out and fucking vote November 5th. Because if we have another 4 years of a Democrat in office, of a Democrat as the president of the United States, of a Democrat as the commander-in-chief, the United States will be reduced to a pebble. We cannot survive financially under this administration. Go out and vote, guys, because this is ridiculous. Enough of the fucking lies. Enough of the propaganda. Enough of the cover-up. Enough of the bullshit. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree, disagree with my commentary? Leave your comments down below. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.